my Sagittarians out there. Please make sure to get my book on Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The link to that is in the description box below. Would really appreciate it if you did. Eventually, I am going to go to self-published for real. It's just that this will have to do for now. Okay. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as prices are in the description box below. So let's get into it. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm using the Game of Thrones Tarot. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Okay. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, the 9, right? Number 9 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, right? The number 8, 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands, okay? Knight of Wands, 6 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, okay? Page of Cups, and last but not least, you have the 8 of Swords. This is for Sagittarius, just in case if you didn't hear me. So for Sagittarius, a lot of you Sagittarians plan on moving forward with your lives and your own personal business, regardless of whatever it is right now. Determined to do that right now. The Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands are all about handling your personal business. Right? We all have different facets of who we are, business-wise, financial-wise, relationship, romantically wise, family-wise, friendship-wise. A lot of you Sagittarians are handling your business-wise, relationship-wise, okay? Or I should say, yeah, relationship-wise and financially. Moving forward with that, okay? Had some sort of hiccups within the past couple of weeks, past 2 weeks, but a lot of you Sagittarians are learning to, that type of BS is actually blowing over. Remember, we're now starting to approach the end of a Mercury retrograde, if I'm not mistaken, or something like this. I'm at a point in my own life personally where me being a Virgo, ruled by Mercury, I don't even pay attention to that stuff anymore because it's so goofy how Mercury retrogrades happen so much, but, sometimes it affects me to a certain extent, but, so the 4 of Wands and the Knight of Wands represents how this is a situation where the 4 of Wands and the Knight of Wands, it just speaks to, how people try to, how do I say, interfere with your game, or just some sort of interruptions happening because of their mental laziness, right? They don't want to think. So like if you get money on your job, or if you have your own business, something like this, or if you're working at a small business, which is a job, right? Certain people on the job may not have the best thought process for you around this time. But see, you have to understand that during Mercury retrogrades, this is where you get a lot of nonsense, so to speak, right? A lot of nonsense happening. Because I remember, because during Mercury retrogrades, me being a Virgo myself, I can give you personal accounts. I can give you personal stories where people start to argue with me that I didn't have a problem with or didn't say anything before Mercury retrograde. Next thing I know, people just start wilding out. Now they're on one. Now they got a light matched, they have a match lit up underneath them. You know what I mean? Now they got a spark now it's completely unnecessary. So the things that what you Sagittarians have to do, right? Then you have the 6 of Wands. What you Sagittarians have to do is understand not to take it personally, right? Because fire signs can get kind of hot-headed, passionate, okay? And understand that the 8 of Cups, this person ultimately is going to stop doing that after the Mercury retrograde. It's not going to last very long, right? And if you argue with this person and you waste your time, this person is going to pull some sort of emotional string as to where you don't pay attention to that. They're going to look like an idiot. Because what it looks like is because if you don't pay attention to them, what it's going to look like is they're trying just a little bit too hard to spark some stuff. So the Four of Cups is you making a decision on what it is that you want to do. But the Four of Cups is also you more so relationally, right? Relationship, romantic wise, trying to get to know people, and these people trying to get to know you as well, okay? And then you have the Eight of Swords, which is about, you know, just kind of making sure that you don't take things too fast. Not saying that, you know, things aren't moving between you and this person on a relationship level, but also all on a financial level, right? Or the different aspects of your life. But the Eight of Swords basically sums it up, where you are trying to be as cautious as you possibly can. And this is invoked incorrectly, which shows me, right? Because it's basically the direction is in the east. And remember, air is not east, air is west, okay? Which is creativity, right? Which is west, which is creativity. The fire is in the east, okay? Which is destruction and learning to move things up on out of the way. So when you bring an air element into the eastern quadrant, it's invoked incorrectly, which means that what it stands is not what the tarot card is trying to say. What it's really trying to say is you actually have to learn. You're not being creative. You're actually keeping your own things that are working for you on hold, right? Because, you know, you are overly precautious of things not working out for you. So you have to actually have an uptick in speed with your relationship, right? Your romantic one, as well as, you know, any friends that's on some BS, you have to learn to cut them off. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords, shall we? You have the Star card, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Four of Wands. Yeah, you have to learn to cut them off. Ten of Swords, stagnation due to over precaution, right? Obviously, which is not the best thing. Four of Wands, and you have to learn to build relationships with these people on friendships. See, a lot of times, wait till I get to Libra, a lot of times friendships is what Libra represents. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, right? But friendships actually equal peace, because what friendships are for, and this is why it is I say that everybody needs to be friends with a potential romantic interest first, has to, if you ask me, just my own personal perspective, is because friendship equates to peace. So what friendship is doing is nullifying the antics. See, when you jump into a situation, right, because you have the Star card, which represents like hopes and dreams, but not enough action actually happening here, right? That's what friendships are for. When you're trying to jump into a relationship just a little bit too quickly, what could happen is this person people can unfortunately end up using that against you because you're a little bit too eager. As to where if you use friendship to get to know them first, this is where the infighting and the dysfunction within relationships cut down itself to a minimum, because whatever it is that you see in the friendship, you will be able to see this person clearer and get an understanding of how they would be in a relationship. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.